You're not playing, but you having fun this week?
What are you talking about? I'm fired up already. Hey, Raj, the funny thing is like, you have to deal with your media stuff during the week and do all of that, but then it just comes down to the ball game. So I'm excited, for the San Francisco 49ers.
It's been a long time. I mean, I know during the Harbaugh year there was a lot of excitement here, but do you feel a different sense with this team? And can you compare it to any of the teams that you played on?
I think this team is hungry. They're not finished. They want more. And, back in the day, it was all about the Niners. We got to the playoffs, and if we didn't win the whole thing, we were devastated. And I think it's the same thing with this team. And Kyle Shanahan and also John Lynch, everybody done bought into it. The players are ready to go. I think the fans are ready to go. I'm ready to go. I might run on the field in my suit or something like that in tennis shoes. So I'm all fired up, for this playoff game.
This is an interesting time for this team because it wasn't like your teams where you had all sorts of stars, you had all sorts of expectations. This is kind of like an innocent time, like an organic beginning, don't you think?
I think this team, they can set a standard right now. They can start a legacy. Also here at Levi Stadium, the old 49ers, it was all about Candlestick Park. That's where we built our dynasty. And I think with this younger team now, they can start right here at Levi Stadium. And they got great leaders, Jimmy G and Richard Sherman, Bosa, all of these guys. But, it starts with Kyle Shanahan and also John Lynch.
If you had an opportunity to address this team, what would you say, just based on your experience going into these playoffs here?
You respect your opponent, but you know that you're on home turf and you have to defend home turf, and you got the crowd behind you. You play together with one heartbeat, and you put the work in during the week. Now you can just go out and just play the game and have a good time.
Pretty cool that this is the first playoff game here at Levi Stadium. I mean,
Yeah.
It looks. It's candlestick red in.
I know. We haven't seen that in a long time. That's why I say this place is going to be rocking. And I'm sure the players are, excited about this opportunity, but they feel like, we're not done. We want to win the whole thing, and it's going to start here Saturday.
Kittle's kind of a wacky guy.
What do you mean wacky? Oh, I love this guy, man. I love him so much. Just watching him, he's like when he catches the football, he's looking for someone to run into. Deebo Samuel, the same way. I want to see more, from Sanders. That running game, that defensive line. I want to see that pressure on Cousin, and also where he can't throw the ball down to Diggs or Thielen. All of that. So everybody is going to have to play a part.